Introducing first with 23 victories, 13 by knockout, opposite of 8 defeats and 1 draw. From Tuscaloosa, Alabama, presenting Keandre Leatherwood. And now introducing his opponent with 23 victories, 12 by knockout, opposite of 3 defeats and 1 draw. Representing Cleveland, Ohio, he is a 2012 U.S. Olympian. Here is Terrell Gachet.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now our whole.
All right, first fighter to step onto the scale once again out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Here is Keandre Leatherwood.
So we're on the same page.
162.4, 162.4 for Leatherwood. Next to step onto the scale, his opponent once again, the U.S. Olympian Terrell Gachet. 162.4, 162.4 for Gachet.
Canelo, it's Steve. Yeah.
This is one of 3 fights on the Showtime pay-per-view countdown show tomorrow. 8 rounds in the middleweight division. Keandre Leatherwood against Terrell Gachet. And now we will head to our light heavyweight division. Introducing first with a record of 28 victories, 22 coming by way of KO, opposite of 4 defeats. Representing Moca, Brazil, here is Isaac Rodriguez. And now his opponent coming to the stage with 19 victories, 15 by knockout, and just 1 defeat. Fighting out of Oxnard, California by way of Ukraine. He is a former light heavyweight champion, Alexander "The Nail" Boydston. And now, the first fighter to step onto the scale. Please welcome, once again, from Brazil, Isaac Rodriguez. .183 for Rodriguez. And now his opponent getting set to step onto the scale, the former light heavyweight champion, Alexander "The Nail" Boydston. 174.3 for the nail. And now we head to 10 rounds in our heavyweight division. Introducing first with 17 victories, 9 wins by knockout, opposite of 5 defeats and 2 draws, representing Los Angeles, California, here is Scott the One Alexander. Eastern Time, 2:30 p.m. Pacific from T-Mobile Arena on the Showtime Sports YouTube page. And now let's turn things over to Showtime's own, the Boxing Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, indeed a very good afternoon to you, and we welcome you to the pay-per-view portion of our official weigh-in for our big night of action taking place tomorrow night right next door at the T-Mobile Arena here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, as Canelo Promotions presents a premier boxing champions pay-per-view attraction brought to you by Canelo Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View. Well, fans, our opening attraction We're ready to bring them to the scale and to the stage at this time. It is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. By Celsius, Live Fit Essential Energy. And from Jalisco, Mexico, the champion of all tequilas, Hijole Tequila. All right, fans, let's bring out our fighters to the scale. Our opening attractions, it's a middleweight attraction, scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. First, from Nayarit, Mexico. He's the WBA number 9 ranked middleweight in the world. Please welcome Armando Toro Resendiz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, joining us from Whitman, Arizona, he's the WBC number 6 middleweight world contender, the young middleweight sensation, the undefeated Elijah Garcia. Bring our fighters to the scale at this time. Middleweight's 10 rounds of boxing with a record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He has 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the world-ranked middleweight contender, Armando Toro Resendiz. Armando Resendiz weighs in at 159 and 1/2 pounds, 159 and a half. And now we invite his opponent to the scale with a record of 15 wins, no losses. 12 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is the young undefeated southpaw middleweight world contender, Elijah Garcia. Elijah Garcia weighs in the same as his opponent, 159 and 1/2 pounds. Please welcome to the microphone the respected combat sports broadcaster, Brian Campbell.
Thank you, Jimmy. Here with Armando Resendiz. Martin Batra will do the translating. Armando, the last time we saw you, you upset and knocked out former unified champion Jared Hurd. What should we expect from you Saturday night?
Armando, la última vez que te vimos no solo le ganaste, sino que noqueaste a un campeón unificado como Jared Hurd. ¿Qué podemos esperar de vos este sábado por la noche?
Bueno, la mejor versión del Toro Resendiz. Vengo bien preparado, como siempre. Yo me preparo al máximo y cada vez damos más en el entrenamiento y pues estamos muy contentos por estar aquí en esta gran cartelera.
You can expect the best version of the Toro Resendiz. I train really hard and I'm really excited to be out there Saturday night for all of you here.
Thank you. Best of luck to you, Armando. Just 20 years old, Elijah Garcia, you've already accomplished a lot in this boxing game. What are the emotions, though, stepping up here at the pay-per-view level against a tough opponent on Saturday?
I've been here before my last fight. I'm just glad to be a part of it. I'm blessed.
and I'm ready put a show on for the fans. So I'm excited.
What type of statement should we expect from you?
I'm on the Rosales, no tough opponent. I just want to prove that I'm on another level and I'm ready to compete with the good times.
Best of luck to you, Elijah. All right, fans, here we go from the Toshiba Plaza here in the shadows of the T-Mobile Arena, the site of tomorrow night's boxing spectacle. We continue with a weigh-in with an interim world title attraction. It is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. By O'Reilly Auto Parts, the ultimate one-stop shop for all of your automatic supplies. Everything for your vehicle in one convenient place. That's O'Reilly Auto Parts. And by VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todos. And by The Exorcist Believer, only in theaters this Friday. All right, fans, here we go. This bout is for the interim WBC welterweight world title. Please welcome to the stage, first, from the beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas, the former WBA super lightweight champion of the world, Mario El Azteca Barrios. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, fighting out of Miami by way of Santiago de Cuba. He's the former WBA welterweight champion of the world. Please welcome 54 Milagros, Yordenis Ugas. World title. First to the scale with a record of 27 wins, 2 losses with 18 knockouts. The former world champion, the current WBC number 4 welterweight in the world, Mario El Azteca Barrios. 146 3/4 pounds, 146 3/4 pounds for Mario Barrios. And now his opponent to the scale at this time, his record 27 wins, 5 losses with 12 knockouts. Here is the former world champion and the current WBC number 6 ranked contender, 54 Milagros, Yordenis Ugas. Yordenis Ugas weighs in right at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds. Ramos. Once again, to handle the interview process, my pleasure to introduce once again Brian Campbell.
El Azteca, Mario Barrios, this crowd knows what you're about. No stranger to the pay-per-view level, no stranger to bringing it against the best in the world. What's different about this fight for you?
Nothing, you know. Like I'm bringing that same energy come Saturday. You know, I'm gonna give it everything. You know, to make sure that I take that belt home back to San Antonio. I'm pumped.
You know Ugas is no slouch. What are you looking to prove Saturday night?
I'm looking to prove, you know, everything, you know, to the welterweight division, you know, just everybody, you know, make my presence known.
El Azteca back in the building. Best of luck to you Saturday night.
Thank you.
Yordenis Ugas, once again, Martin Bachter to translate. We haven't seen you in almost 16 months since the Errol Spence fight. The healing is finalized. What should we expect from Ugas on Saturday?
No debemos pelear desde 16 meses de que peleaste con Spence. Ya está sano. ¿Qué podemos esperar de Yordenis Ugas este sábado?
No, voy a dar lo mejor de mí. Ya sanamos todas las heridas. Estamos listos ahora para una gran pelea, especialmente todos los fans.
All wounds are healed. You can expect the best of me, and I'm here. I'm ready to give a great fight to all the fans out there.
You know what Mario Barrios brings. What type of fight should we expect Saturday?
¿Qué tipo de pelea tendríamos que esperar contra Mario Barrios este sábado?
No, somos dos peleadores, siempre estamos en pelea competitiva, dos peleadores ofensivos. La mejor pelea a los fans.
We are two fighters that like to go at it. It's going to be the best kind of fight, the kind of fight that you're going to love.
Best of luck to you, Dennis.
Well, fans, our co-main event of the evening is a special attraction in the super welterweight division, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. And by Celsius, Live Fit, Essential Energy, and from Jalisco, Mexico, the champion of all tequilas, Híjole Tequila. Please welcome to the stage our co-main event of the evening. First, from Orlando, Florida. He's the former world title challenger, the current world rank contender. Please welcome the Hammer, Erickson Lubin. Joining us from Casa Grande, Arizona, here's the young undefeated world ranked contender, Jesus Mono Ramos Jr. To the scale at this time. The weight limit on this fight is a very strict 154 pounds. It is for the dual championship, the WBC Diamond and WBA Super Welterweight World Title Eliminator. First to the scale, with a record of 25-2 and 18 knockouts, the acclaimed world rank contender, Erickson the Hammer Lubin. Erickson Lubin weighs in at 153.5 pounds, 153.5. And his opponent, with a record of 20 wins and no losses. With 16 of his wins coming by way of knockout, he is the undefeated Southpaw world rank contender. Please welcome Jesus Mono Ramos Jr. Mono Ramos weighs in at 153.5 pounds, 153.5. contender and WBC Diamond Belt, Jesus Ramos versus Erickson the Hammer Lubin.
Fuck with me and get some money. Ay, fuck with me and get some money. No limit on fucking soul. Ay, always lit, yeah, I'm never sober.
Once again, re-handed over to Brian Campbell. Brian, take it away.
Thank you, Jimmy. Here with the Hammer, Erickson Lubin. You've been a part of great action fights before. The fans, they're expecting fireworks on Saturday. Is that the type of fight you want?
Absolutely. You know, we drew up a game plan. We're ready to go. You know, Jesus Ramos is a good young fighter. We're ready to take care of business come tomorrow night.
You've been a part of big fights before. You always chase the best. How do you beat Jesus Ramos tomorrow?
We got the game plan drawn up, but I will come out victorious. Hammer time.
Thank you so much. Best of luck. And here he is, Jesus Ramos Jr. You heard the pop from the crowd. They're big fans. What do you plan on delivering to your fans Saturday night?
Gracias, gente. Estamos listos para mañana. Gracias. We're putting on a great show. It's a great fight, a great card, and a great event, man. We're ready.
I don't need to tell you how big you're looked at as a prospect for this division and a future star. How tough of a matchup, though, is Erickson Lubin?
Very tough, but like I said, we're ready and excited for this fight tomorrow. Y arriba México, así es.
Best of luck. Thank you, Jesus.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to bring out our fighters for the main event of the evening, Undisputed versus Undisputed. It's time for Canelo versus Charlo.
It's a high-stakes duel in the desert this Saturday.
This is Charlo, chips in the middle, saying, I know this is finally my time.
He finally made it to this moment. He has nothing to prove with everything that came to me.
I have something to prove to him because he never believed in my skills.
There's a lot of people that don't believe in you. I come to win this fight. Two-weight divisions, coming off your injuries. Don't overlook my experience, don't overlook my power, and don't overlook my skills.
I know what he's gonna bring, and I'm ready. I'm being in the ring with all kind of fighters.
Everybody in the world knows you fought the best fighter.
This is different, and you will see.
A little bit more intensity this time. You were bringing up some issues with him.
I don't like being fake. He talking shit about me before.
It's been almost like a hitman mentality.
He packs a great crowd. He has the Mexicans around the world tuning in, and if they can't fight for you though, I'm ready for whatever. I'm a motherfucking lion.
I don't know what animal I need to say to be the lion, but I'm that animal. You don't experience this kind of level of fight. You will see. And you will learn.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the wall-to-wall sea of people here in Toshiba Plaza in Las Vegas, Nevada, Canelo Promotions presents the Premier Boxing Champions pay-per-view main event brought to you by Canelo Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. By O'Reilly Auto Parts, the ultimate one-stop shop for all of your automotive supplies, everything for your vehicle in one convenient place. That's O'Reilly Auto Parts. By VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo, and The Exorcist Believer, only in theaters on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring our fighters to the stage at this time for the main event of the evening, Undisputed versus Undisputed. First, I present the challenger from Houston, Texas. One of boxing's exciting world champion twins. Here is the two-time world champion and the current undisputed 154-pound champion of the world, Jermell Iron Man Charlo. champion from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. He is the 4-division world champion, the one and only undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Of boxing scheduled for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world. First, the challenger with a record of 35 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He has 19 wins coming by way of knockout. He will be making his 10th world title appearance. Please welcome the hard-hitting, the acclaimed, the undisputed 154-pound champion of the world, Canelo Iron Man Charlo. Charlo weighs in at 167 and 1/2 pounds. 167.5 pounds for the challenger. And now the defending world champion with a record of 59 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, with 39 wins coming by way of knockout. He will be making his 24th world title appearance. Please welcome the superstar of boxing, el orgulloso guerrero de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez weighs in at 167 and 1/2 pounds, 167 and 1/2. Jermell Charlo.
The undisputed king at 154 pounds. You were just able to look deep into the eyes of Canelo Alvarez. What did you see?
Hey, it's time to fight. Let's get ready. We're bringing this shit to Las Vegas. Lions only.
Canelo, you've been calm, cool, collected throughout this build. When does that switch flip and the lion comes out?
I just got my whip, you know what time it is. No matter how they light them up, they got it popping in here. I love it, I enjoy it. I do this for us, baby. I do this for that culture that they talk about. I do this for the culture that they hate on. Hey, it's time. I'm a bad motherfucker.
Boy, you can hear this is Canelo territory. What are they going to be saying about Jermell Charlo Sunday morning?
Hey, Lil Charlo a bad motherfucker. Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you, Jermell. The Mexican icon, the king of kings at 168 pounds, Canelo Alvarez. You've been here so many times. What's special about this matchup, this day, this site right here?
Es muy especial para mí estar con ustedes. Muchas gracias. Gracias por su apoyo. Significa mucho para mí tenerlos a todos ustedes aquí. Es una gran motivación y el sábado van a ver algo impresionante.
It means a lot to me to be here with all of you. It's truly something unbelievable. And I'm really proud to be here, and I hope it's going to be a great fight.
Canelo, you saw Jermell Charlo. We wanted to see what he looks like at 168 pounds. Do you expect the size difference to play a factor on Saturday?
Oh, I think it's going to be a great fight. You know, the size factor is no matter here. I did that before, and I feel good. So it's going to be a great fight. And I'm ready for everything.
Well, I asked Jermell what he saw when he looked into your eyes. What did you see looking at the lion that's ready to be unleashed?
You know, you can't tell what you see. You just tune in the fight Saturday night. It's gonna be amazing.
They said this is the house that Canelo built. Your fans are here. Any final message before Saturday?
Gracias a todos. Nos vemos el sábado para una gran pelea. Y quiero decirles algo más. Sé que han estado en el sol. Y háganlo con responsabilidad, pero por ahí debe de andar una de las BMC. ¡Viva México, cabrones! Eso significa BMC. Vayan y agarren, que yo invito. Yo invito para todos ustedes. Gracias por su apoyo.
BMC on me for everybody, and thank you for your support. I thank you all for coming here, and I'm waiting for all of you on Saturday night. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Saul. Good luck to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Canelo Promotions, Premier Boxing Champions, TGB Promotions, Showtime Pay-Per-View, we thank you very much for your attendance here this afternoon. Do not miss this historic showdown tomorrow night. Undisputed versus undisputed. We cannot wait. We will see.